Today on Forbes, Sam Altman despises Elon Musk. Now he is going after his companies. Over the last year, the feud between Silicon Valley heavyweights Sam Altman and Elon Musk has devolved into personal attacks, social media swipes, and lawsuits. Musk calls his foe Scam Altman and Swindly Sam. Altman has said that Musk, quote, can't be a happy person, and that his, quote, whole life is from a position of insecurity. Just this past week, after Musk announced he plans to sue Apple for allegedly promoting Altman's OpenAI on the App Store over his own startup, xAI, Altman called out Musk for manipulating X to, quote, benefit himself and his own companies. Musk responded by calling Altman a liar. The two men famously co-founded OpenAI as a nonprofit in 2015, before Musk left the organization's board 3 years later following a failed power grab. After OpenAI released ChatGPT to public acclaim in late 2022, Musk founded xAI in March 2023 and promoted it as the so-called anti-woke alternative. Last year, Musk sued Altman to stop him from turning OpenAI into a for-profit entity. Altman countersued, claiming Musk has worked, quote, non-stop to torpedo OpenAI. But the rivalry between OpenAI and xAI is now just one front in the larger war between Altman and Musk. Altman has been making moves, both through OpenAI and with his own expansive investment portfolio, to develop products and technologies that target several of Musk's businesses. Altman is backing a new brain-computer interface startup called Merge Labs, which will directly compete with Musk's own brain-computer interface outfit, Neuralink. This, according to reports from the Financial Times. Altman is a co-founder of the new venture, which is seeking to raise capital at an $850 million valuation. Weirdly, Altman is also a small investor in Neuralink. Musk co-founded Neuralink, which had a recent valuation of $9 billion, in 2016, and he's its largest individual shareholder. Meanwhile, Altman is positioning OpenAI to compete directly with Musk's X, the social media platform formerly known as Twitter. OpenAI is working to build a social media arm that would be a, quote, X-like social network, according to The Verge, which first reported on those plans in April. OpenAI's push into social networking could potentially pose a big threat to X. At last count, X has around 600 million monthly users, per Statista. OpenAI says ChatGPT is more popular, with 700 million weekly users. And Altman is coming after Tesla, too. Compared to a year earlier, sales of Tesla vehicles plummeted 13.5% in the second quarter of 2025, leading Musk to pivot to self-driving taxis as a potential future area of growth for his electric vehicle maker. In May on CNBC, Musk said, quote, my prediction is by the end of next year, we'll have hundreds of thousands, if not over 1 million Teslas doing self-driving in the US. Maybe. But there is little evidence to support Musk's claim, given that no Tesla vehicles are currently approved for full self-driving. In June, OpenAI announced it had partnered with self-driving software maker Applied Intuition, which had a recent valuation of $15 billion, to, quote, advance next-generation AI-powered experiences in vehicles worldwide. Altman then hailed OpenAI's progress in developing self-driving tech, while also obliquely dissing Tesla's progress. On his brother's podcast, Uncapped with Jack Altman, Sam Altman claimed, quote, we have some new technology that could just do self-driving for standard cars way better than any current approach has worked. Altman has also backed the company Longshot Space, which dreams of taking on Musk's SpaceX with a gigantic gun that shoots satellites into orbit. He has also invested in Glideways, another robocar startup that could one day compete with Tesla's self-driving robotaxis. Neither Musk nor Altman responded to Forbes' requests for comment for this story. The 54-year-old Musk and the 40-year-old Altman weren't always at odds. The two men first met in the early 2010s when Altman was president of startup incubator Y Combinator and Musk was working to build out SpaceX and Tesla. The two men bonded over their shared concern about the dangers of artificial intelligence, and they co-founded OpenAI in 2015 as a nonprofit with the mission of developing AI in a responsible manner. For full coverage, check out John Hyatt's piece on Forbes.com. This is Kieran Meadows from Forbes. Thanks for tuning in.